The Curse of Phi Pop, a tale of terror. In a small, isolated village nestled deep within the northeastern jungles of Thailand, there lived a young woman named Marley. She was known throughout the village for her beauty and kindness, but also for her curiosity, a curiosity that would soon lead her down a path of unimaginable horror. Marley had always been fascinated by the old tales told by the elders, particularly the stories of spirits and ghosts that roamed the night. The villagers often spoke of Phi Pop, the malevolent spirit that possessed the living and feasted on their insides. But to Marley, these stories were nothing more than old superstitions, relics of a bygone era. She dismissed them as mere fantasies, meant to frighten children into obedience. One day, while wandering in the forest, Marley stumbled upon an ancient, crumbling shrine. It was hidden among the trees, overgrown with vines, and covered in a thick layer of moss. In the center of the shrine stood a statue of a woman, her eyes hollow and empty, her mouth twisted into a sinister smile. Despite the eerie atmosphere, Marley felt drawn to the shrine, as if an invisible force was pulling her closer. Ignoring the creeping sense of dread that gnawed at her, Marley approached the statue. She noticed an old, tattered book lying at its feet, the pages yellowed with age. Curiosity got the better of her, and she picked it up, flipping through the pages. The book was filled with strange symbols and incantations, written in a language she couldn't understand. That night, Marley began to feel strange. A cold shiver ran down her spine, and an overwhelming sense of unease settled in her chest. She dismissed it as fatigue and went to bed, but sleep did not come easily. Her dreams were plagued by visions of the statue, its hollow eyes following her wherever she went. She awoke drenched in sweat, her heart pounding in her chest. Over the next few days, Marley's condition worsened. She felt a gnawing hunger that could not be satisfied, a hunger that grew stronger with each passing hour. She began to crave raw meat, and soon she found herself sneaking into the village at night to steal chickens, tearing them apart with her bare hands. Her reflection in the mirror became a stranger, a gaunt, pale figure with sunken eyes and a twisted, cruel smile. The villagers noticed the change in her. Whispers of Phi Pop began to spread. They spoke of the cursed shrine in the forest, the one that had been sealed away generations ago to trap the vengeful spirit of a sorceress. They realized too late that the spirit had found a new host. Desperate to save herself, Marley sought out the village shaman, a frail old man who had seen the horrors of Phi Pop with his own eyes. He warned her that the spirit had already taken root within her, and there was little hope of escape. The only way to rid herself of the spirit was through a dangerous and painful exorcism, one that might cost her life. But before the ritual could begin, Marley fled into the night, driven by the insatiable hunger that now consumed her. The villagers awoke to find the shaman's lifeless body, his chest torn open, his organs missing. Marley was never seen again, but the legend of Phi Pop lived on. The villagers sealed the shrine once more, praying that the spirit would never return. But they knew that the curse of Phi Pop could never truly be contained. A warning to the unbelievers. To those who dismiss the legend of Phi Pop as mere superstition, I offer this warning: beware. The spirit of Phi Pop is as real as the air you breathe, lurking in the shadows, waiting for the moment when your disbelief leaves you vulnerable. Do not venture into the forests alone, do not disturb the ancient shrines, and above all, do not ignore the signs of possession. For once the spirit has claimed you, there is no escape. You may find yourself craving that which no human should desire, your own reflection becoming a stranger, your body a vessel for an ancient evil. Believe, or suffer the consequences. The choice is yours.